Hey everybody, happy Friday, happy Friday. Let me adjust my camera. Um yeah, happy Friday. It's been a hot minute since I've done a Facebook Live or slash Instagram, what's it called? IGTV. I'll upload these to my Instagram so it's like two birds, one stone. But anyways, if this is your first time tuning in with me, let me introduce myself. My name is Kathleen Paredes and I am 37 years old, just turned 37 a couple weeks ago. And I live in Roseburg, Texas, which is a little bitty suburb of Houston, Texas. And I had a conversation with a friend earlier this week, and it sparked something that I felt the desire to come on and talk to you about. So as you're plugging in, let me know if you're watching the live or the replay, and I will get this show on the road. So my nervous level is a little bit higher than normal because not that most of you do Facebook Lives or anything, but when you get out of the rut or routine, it's hard to jump back in. And like I told Brian, I'd planned on doing this last night, and I was like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. He's like, tomorrow? I'm like, no, but for real tomorrow. And so anyways, diving back in, ready or not, here I am. And so like I said, had a conversation with a friend just recently, and I've been struggling with making decisions. Even though I know successful people can make decisions quick and they don't change their mind often, and unsuccessful people go back and forth and take a long time to make a decision and overthink things. But I'm guilty of being dizzy with indecisiveness. So as I'm saying that, you let me know if you're watching live or the replay. Let me know what your weather is like today. I love sharing the weather because I think it's crazy especially all of us that live in the same country or same region, and it could be so different. Like it is muggy here. It's like 96, feels like 96, which isn't as bad as it's been, but it's gross outside. You walk outside and you drip sweat. But anyways, I've had a hard time making a decision lately, and it's just annoying. It's stressful. I feel dizzy just like going back and forth. And my friend asked me, he said, have you ever heard of clarity through contrast? I was like, I felt like I had just read about that last week, but I was like, I don't know. Is that where you make like a pros and cons list? He's like, well, not really. So he shoots me this like 2-minute video, and I'm going to butcher the guy's last name. I think it's Michael Losier. I don't know. He's like the law of attraction guru guy. So anyways, he was explaining it, and I was like, this makes so much sense. And basically all that you do to be able to get clear on what you want in life, you need to know exactly what you don't want in life. So let me know if you're popping on if you're watching the live or the replay. So you got to know what you don't want to get clear on what you do want, right? And so little backstory on me. I am a retired middle school math teacher. I knew at the time that I needed a solution, and my solution I found within the home-based business industry. And so I was able to retire 4 years ago because of that. But since then, I've had a hot mess of a time deciding, like, what do I want to do? What company do I want to partner with? What's my passions? What's my desires? And so it's kind of just been a roller coaster, especially for this past year, which is why I was talking to this friend about it. And so he was like, well, I watched the video. I'm like, it makes perfect sense. So you list all the things that you don't want. So whether it's in business, career, finances, relationships, something that you're just really struggling making that solid decision to help move your path forward, right? So I went and did it. I was like, if I'm going to do a Facebook Live on this, I need to go and do it. And of course, I had this huge aha since then, and I felt so great. I felt this huge relief of just pressure taken off of me. And so I made this list, and I just started of things I don't want. I love the home-based business industry because of the flexibility, because I get to be my own boss and all the perks that come with that. I know that I want to contribute to my household income. So I'm going on the other side, not trying to flip over there yet. But Brian works really hard. My husband works really hard for our family. He's the main provider for our family. And unfortunately, because of his field, like we go where the job is. He goes from construction site to construction site. He's not a construction guy. I won't get into what he does because I don't really even know how to explain it. But he goes from project to project. And so right now he's just started a 7-year project. And I don't want where we live to be defined by where the project is. And so I'd like to make enough income each month to where he can take off some of that pressure and then consider possibly switching jobs to where we don't have to move every few years. We've been blessed to be in the Houston area for 7 years, but that like I said, that's probably just a fluke. So anyways, I started listing out what I don't want. And I won't get into my list because my list has nothing to do with what you're trying to seek clarity in. But I really suggest doing this. It helped me to where I was like, all right, I know I don't want this in a business. I don't want this within a team. I don't want, and all these things that I listed that were super important to me. And through that, I worked my way through it. And it was like, aha moment. And so if you'd like the 5 easy ways to follow this technique, just shoot me a PM and I'll send it over to you. It's super simple. It's kind of like a pros and cons, but not. And it really helped me. I have been in a fog lately, like, oh my God, what do I do? I know that I want to be in the home-based business industry, but who do I partner with? What product? All these things. And because my friend suggested this to me, I wanted to share it with you. I'm no expert on it, but you know what? I think if all of us invest a little bit, we learn it a little bit, and we teach others, the world's just a better place. So happy Friday. If you want to know about clarity through contrast, just shoot me a PM and I won't shoot you the 5 steps, but I'll send you the 5 steps. So yeah, let me know if you want them. Happy Friday, you guys.